Young woman behind the wheel brings the car to a sudden, dangerous stop, steps out of the car, and notices that the left front tire is flat. Without wasting a moment, she begins making preparations to fix it. She looks at the passing cars as if she's expecting someone. This internationally standardized signal of feminine helplessness, weak female let down by male technology, soon stops a van. The driver immediately understands what needs to be done and says reassuringly,
"We'll have it fixed in no time."
To demonstrate his resolve, he immediately asks the woman for her jack. He doesn't ask if she knows how to change the tire herself, because he knows she's in her 30s, fashionably dressed and made up, and therefore, she doesn't know how. When the woman can't find the jack, the man retrieves his own and also brings the rest of his tools. He completes the task in 5 minutes and places the broken tire where it belongs. His hands are greasy. When the woman offers him her embroidered handkerchief, he politely declines. For such situations, he always has old rags in his toolbox. The woman thanks him profusely, apologizing for her typical feminine incompetence. If the man hadn't been there, she says, she might have had to stand there until nightfall. As the man packs up his tools and returns alone to his car, he laments not being able to wash his hands. His shoes are no longer as clean as they should be for a sales representative. If he wants to catch his next client, he has to hurry. Completely against his usual behavior, he drives recklessly fast to make up for the delay. After a while, he starts to hum quietly. Somehow, he feels happy. These women, he thinks, each dumber than the next. And he seriously wonders what the woman would have done if he hadn't happened to be there. Almost any man would have behaved the same way, and so would most women, without thinking, simply because men are men, and women so different from them. A woman will use a man whenever there's an opportunity. What else could the woman have done when her car broke down? She's been taught to get a man to help. Thanks to his knowledge, he quickly changed the tire, at no cost to her. If he had found something else wrong with her car, he would have repaired that too. Why should a woman learn to change a flat when the opposite sex, meaning half the world's population, is able and willing to do it for her? Women let men work for them, think for them, and take on their responsibilities. In fact, they exploit them. Yet, if men are strong, intelligent, and imaginative, while women are weak, unimaginative, and stupid, why aren't men exploiting women? Why do men allow themselves to be manipulated by women? From a young age, men are taught to see themselves as protectors and providers, taking pride in their competence in traditionally masculine tasks. This conditioning makes them feel valued and important when they help women, even if they're being exploited. Women take advantage of this by playing into men's need to feel strong, capable, and chivalrous. They make men feel in control and superior when they do work for them, even though it actually benefits the women. This subtle manipulation relies on men's desire to fulfill traditional roles, masking the fact that they're being taken advantage of because they feel good about themselves in the process. Women's subtle manipulation keeps men in the role of the helper, concealing the true nature of the exchange. Men's desires make them vulnerable to manipulation. Men believe they control, but women hold the reins. Ultimately, Vilar's analysis primarily applies to typical societal scenarios and individuals conforming to conventional norms. However, she acknowledges that her observations might not apply to those who are perceived as less attractive, have physical disabilities, or actively resist traditional gender roles and societal expectations. Vilar's analysis provokes thought about power dynamics and how traditional roles shape our interactions. It challenges us to reconsider these dynamics and their impact on our personal and societal relationships.